So today we're going to talk about the 14 documents you need to secure scholarships. Based on popular request, we are doing this video for every person who wants to secure scholarships. So you could be a senior high school student, could be a tertiary student, whoever you are. If you want to secure a scholarship, then you need to have these documents handy. A lot of students, especially graduates from high school and university students, most often do not know about the documents needed for scholarship applications and even how to secure these scholarships. These are general documents for almost all scholarships, and it does not mean an applicant will submit all these documents when applying for a specific type of scholarship. So it depends on the kind of scholarship you're applying for and the documents they request for. But it's worth knowing all these documents so that you can have the ease when you are applying for your scholarship. So let's talk about these 14 documents in a bit. The first document we'll talk about is the passport pictures. We're talking about both soft copies and hard copies. Passport pictures are standardized photographs that meet specific size, background, and quality requirements. They're typically 2 times 2 inches or 35 times 45 millimeters with a plain white, red, green background, depending on the instructions given by the scholarship committee or admissions committee, a neutral expression, and no glasses or head wear unless for religious reasons. They serve as visual identification for the applicants. So for every scholarship, they have a specified kind of passport you should send. So make sure that whenever you're applying, you check out for those instructions and follow. So what is the role of the passport in the application? Now, these photos are attached to the application forms, identification badges, visa applications if the scholarship involves travel, or official documents to verify the applicant's identity and ensure the application is personalized and professional. So how then do we obtain them? You have to visit a professional photo studio or photography shop equipped for passport photos. Provide your details and they will take the photo. Edit it to meet the standards and provide both hard copies that's printed on photo paper and soft copies that's a digital file via email or USB. Now, some studios offer instant printing for soft copies. You can also use your smartphone apps or online tools like passport photo generators, but ensure they comply with the guidelines to avoid rejection. So the cost involved varies. However, in Ghana, the cost for a set of 8 standard passport photos is typically around 30 Ghana cedis, while larger sizes or American style 4 pieces may also be 30 Ghana cedis. As I said earlier, prices vary by location and studio. So let's talk about the next document, which is the recommendation letters. Mind you, you need about 3 recommendation letters for most scholarships. Recommendation letters are formal endorsements written by individuals who know the applicants well, highlighting their academic abilities, character, skills, and potential for success. They are typically 1 to 2 pages long, addressed to the scholarship committee, and signed by the recommender. Sources can include professors, heads of departments, lecturers, teachers, priests, community leaders, or employers, depending on the scholarship's requirements. For example, academic scholarships may prioritize professors, while community-based ones may accept leaders. So you have to find out the type of recommendation letter they are asking you to provide. So you give right person the opportunity to actually write it for you. So what's the role of the recommendation letter in the application? These letters provide an external, credible perspective on the applicant's strengths, work ethics, and suitability for the scholarship, helping committees assess qualities beyond grades or test scores, such as leadership and integrity. How to obtain the recommendation letter? You have to first of all identify the recommenders who have supervised or interacted with you closely. You approach them in person or via email at least 1 to 2 months before the deadline, explaining the scholarship, why you chose them, and providing supporting materials like your CV, transcripts, and a draft outline of key points. Politely follow up if needed. For high school students, request from the school principal's office or guidance counselor. For university students, approach the academic affairs office, department head, or faculty advisor. Recommenders usually submit directly to the scholarship body via email or sealed envelope to maintain confidentiality, or can send it to the applicant for usage. The recommendation letter actually costs nothing. All it requires is your consistency and follow up. Because these people you are usually asking for your recommendation letters from, they are usually busy people. So you actually have to follow up more often. Now let's talk about the transcript or statement of results. An academic transcript is an official, detailed record of a student's entire academic history, including all courses taken, grades earned, credits, GPA, and any honors or remarks issued by the educational institution. A statement of result is typically a provisional or summary document showing grades for a specific period, exam, or semester, often used before a full transcript is available. So you see, there's actually a difference between the transcript and the statement of results. So let's talk more about the differences between these two. A transcript is a comprehensive and official letter covering the full program and suitable for long-term verification, while a statement of results is less detailed and may include only recent results or a yearly GPA with faculty comments. It acts as a temporary placeholder when the transcript is finalized. So, what's the role of these two documents in the application? These documents verify the applicant's academic performance and eligibility, allowing committees to evaluate consistency, improvement, and qualifications against scholarship criteria like minimum GPA. To obtain them, for high school students, you have to request from the school's administrative office or examinations officer. You can go to the academic affairs office of your institution to request for your transcripts or use the online student services portal if available in your institution. So your you log into the student portal with your student ID. You request via the request or pay for transcript button, and then you pay and you track the status. Delivery can be electronic or physical. The cost involved varies by institution. So the fourth document we'll talk about is the WASI results or the university certificate. The WASI results, which is the West African Senior School Certificate Examination results, are the official scores from the secondary school leaving exam administered by WAEC, showing grades in core and elective subjects. So the provisional results are initial, temporary. So the provisional results are temporary versions available shortly after exams, while the final certificate is issued later. A university certificate is the official diploma or degree awarded upon graduation, confirming completion of the program. So the role of these documents in the application is that firstly, the WASI results prove secondary education completion and academic merit for the undergraduate scholarships, while university certificates verify higher education qualifications for postgraduate or advanced scholarships. How do we obtain them? For the WASI results, you have to purchase a result checker voucher for WAEC's portal or authorized vendors. Then you access the portal online at ghanawaecdirect.org by entering your index number, exam year type, PIN, and serial number. For provisional, it's available immediately post-exam. Final certificates from WAEC offices. University certificates are collected from the Academic Affairs Office or after graduation ceremonies, often requiring clearance from departments. So for the WASI results checker, the voucher is around 20 to 30 Ghana cedis, and the university certificates may have administrative fees of 50 to 100 cedis if replacements are needed. The fifth document is the testimonial. A testimonial is an official document from an educational institution summarizing a student's character, conduct, participation in activities, and overall performance during their tenure, often issued upon completion of studies. The role of the testimonial in application is that it provides a holistic view of the applicant's non-academic qualities such as discipline and involvement, complementing grades to show well-roundedness. How do we obtain the testimonial? Have to request from the high school's principal's office or administrative department or the university student affairs or registrar's office. It's often provided automatically upon graduation, but you can apply in writing with your student's ID. Usually it's free or there's just a minimum cost if you want to secure it. The sixth document is the statement of purpose or mission statement or letter of intent. Now, this is a personal essay, typically between 500 to 1,000 words, outlining the applicant's academic and career goals. Also, it outlines the motivation for pursuing the field and how the scholarship aligns with their aspirations. A mission statement is similar but more focused on personal values. A letter of intent emphasizes commitment to the program. So the role of these letters in the application is that it demonstrates the applicant's passion, clarity of purpose, and fit for the scholarship, helping committees understand why you deserve the scholarship. How do we obtain the statement of purpose? You obtain them by writing it yourself. You have to research the scholarship's focus, and you could as well use templates from university writing centers or online resources. Then you revise with feedback from mentors. So it is actually a self-authored letter. This means that there is no cost involved. The seventh document you need is the proof of identity, and this could be your Ghana card, voter's ID, birth certificate, and passport. So the proof of identity documents verify the applicant's legal name, age, nationality, and residency. The Ghana card is a national identification card with biometric data. Voter's ID is for electoral purposes. Birth certificate records birth details, and the passport is for international travel. So the role of these documents in application is that they are essential for authentication, preventing fraud and confirming eligibility. Example, for scholarships that require you prove your citizenship. Under the citizenship requirements, it's essential that you provide your proof of identity. How do we obtain them? So let's start with the Ghana card. You have to register at a National Identification Authority office or premium center with birth certificate or passport. For Ghanaians in Ghana, it is free. However, it involves biometrics. For the voter's ID, you can't get it done during Electoral Commission registration periods at designated centers. And for the birth certificate, you have to apply at Births and Deaths Registry Office in the district of birth with evidence like maternal records, or you could as well do it online via ghana.gov for certified copies. So, for the cost involved, the Ghana card is free for the very first time you're applying for it, and it's 50 Ghana cedis for premiums or replacements. The voter's ID is also free, and the birth certificate cost about 20 to 100 Ghana cedis for copies. The next document is the evidence of certificate of leadership, seminar, or roles or volunteer works. These are certificates, letters, or documents proving participation in leadership programs, volunteer activities, or receipt of honors or awards, such as completion certificates from seminars or award plaques. The role in the application is they showcase extracurricular involvement, leadership skills, and community impact, strengthening the case for merit based scholarships. How do you obtain them? You collect them from issuing organizations. Example, seminar certificates from event organizers, volunteer letters from NGOs or community groups, awards from schools or clubs also. You have to request duplicates from the relevant offices if they are lost. It usually costs nothing. The ninth document is the scholarship application letter or a letter on why you deserve the scholarship. This is a formal letter or essay introducing the applicant, summarizing qualifications, and explaining why they merit the scholarship. It's often tailored to the funder's values. The role of the scholarship application letter is to serve as a cover letter, highlighting unique attributes and financial need, persuading the committee of the applicant's worthiness. How do you obtain them? You have to write it yourself using guides from scholarship websites or university career centers. It costs nothing. The 10th document is the bank statement of parents or evidence of income for working students. Bank statements are official records of financial transaction over 3 to 6 months. Income evidence includes payslips, tax returns, or employer letters for working applicants. The role in the application is that it demonstrates financial need for need based scholarships, proving inability to fund education without aid. How do we obtain them? The parents or students have to request from their bank branch or online banking portals. For income, you have to get payslips from the employer HR. That's human resource. The cost involved is free, or even if you have to pay anything, it will vary by the bank. The 11th document is the proof of enrollment or admission. This is an official letter or document confirming current enrollment or admission to an educational institution, including program details and status. The role in the application is it verifies the applicant is actively pursuing studies, ensuring the scholarship supports ongoing education. How do you obtain them? They can be downloaded as PDF from the admission email sent by the institution or downloaded on your admission portal for high school from the Academic Affairs Office. 30 to 50 Ghana cedis per verification. The 12th document is the English proficiency letter or language proficiency test course, and it's usually for foreign scholarships. An English proficiency letter is an institutional confirmation of language skills if studied in English. Test scores are from standardized exams assessing reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Some common English proficiency tests include Test of English as a Foreign Language, International English Language Testing System, Duolingo English Test, and Pearson Test of English. The role in the application is for international scholarships. They prove the applicant's ability to study in English, meeting university admission requirements. How do you obtain them? You have to register online for the test via official sites. Yeah. So you have to take the test at centers or remotely. The scores are sent digitally. For a proficiency letter, request it from your school's language department if applicable. The cost involved as of 2025, the TOEFL cost an average of $180 to $250, and the IELTS cost $200 to $250, and the PTE $200 to $250. Duolingo is $59 to $70. The 13th document is a passport. A passport is an official government issued travel document with personal details, photo, and biometric data, valid for international identification. The role in the application is that it's usually required for scholarships involving travel, visas, or international programs to confirm identity and facilitate logistics. How do we obtain them? You have to apply online via ghana.gov. Select Passport Office, fill in the details, pay and attend biometrics at a passport application center. Then you provide your birth certificate, ID, and photos. We have covered this extensively in one of our videos, so I'm pinning it so you can check the entire procedure and the cost involved. The 14th document, which is the last document we'll talk about, is the CV or resume. So a CV or resume is a 1 to 2 page summary of education, work experience, skills, achievements, and references tailored to the scholarship. Note that the CV and resume, they are not the same thing. Very soon we'll release a video that tells you more about how to craft compelling CV on your own. So the role of this document in the application is that it provides a concise overview of the applicant's background, helping committees quickly assess qualifications and experiences. How do you obtain them? You have to create it yourself using templates from Microsoft Word, Google Docs, or sites like Canva. Then you get feedback from the career services at the university. The cost involved is nothing, unless, of course, there's a service which provides you with your CV and takes some fees for that. Guys, we've come to the end of this video. I'm glad you stayed through till the end. Make sure that you take note of all the documents you do not have and begin processing them ASAP, because lately there's no time to waste when you see a scholarship. Thank you for following through till the end of this video. See you in the next video.